Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the stage, President of Mobile Communications Business, DJ Co.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted to be here today, surrounded by an amazing audience and joined by millions of people watching online. It's an honor to be part of this great company as we take the next big step forward to a galaxy of new experiences. When I joined Samsung more than 30 years ago, I never dreamed I'd stand on a stage like this in front of so many people. My first job at Samsung was to manage an R&D lab where we developed telephone and fax technology. I took that job to help support my parents and my family. I've come a long way since then. We've all come a long way since then. In 2007, I became the first person without direct engineering experience to lead tech strategy and R&D at Samsung. What I have learned after leading the launch of every Galaxy S device from the first generation to the 7th is how to listen and when make a bold decision. As a company, Samsung has learned how to listen and make bold decisions too. As we've gone from telephones and faxes to become a pioneer of mobile technology. From the start, Samsung has devoted itself to delivering value and joy to our customers. Our beginnings were humble, but our ambition has always been greater. We innovate and pioneer to overcome obstacles and realize what others only dream about. Our commitment has always been to listen, to understand what you want, to enrich your life and connect you to the experience that you care about. Now, as president of Samsung's mobile division, I feel a deep responsibility to hundreds of millions of people around the world who love our product and inspire our work. I believe that we can transform our customers' lives with technology that demonstrate the lasting values of the company. Adapting, challenging, collaborating, and improving. I embrace this new responsibility with pride and confidence because I know we'll never assume that we know everything or presume to tell our customers what they should want. I believe we are something better than all-knowing. We are human. We are human with all of our human failings. We are human in our passion to listen, learn, and understand. We are explorers in the uncharted territory where human effort and technology progress meet. Show us a problem, and we will solve it. Point out a barrier, we will overcome it. Share a dream, and we will help you achieve it. Tell us that the world should be flat, and we will show you a galaxy that curves endlessly into an even better future. So please, put on the Gear VR that you found on your seat and join us as we enter a new galaxy of unlimited possibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put on your Gear VR.
Please put the hands up if any problem. Tell us your problem, we will solve it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take off your VR headsets.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the Samsung Galaxy S7 and Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. These are the devices that come from reimagining what a phone can do and what a smartphone can be. Now, please welcome my colleague Justin to the stage to learn more about these beautiful devices. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Vice President of Product Strategy, Justin Dennison.
Thank you, DJ. It is so great to be here with all of you, and I'm excited to tell you more about what our team has accomplished. We didn't just refine these devices, we reimagined what they could do based on how people use them and what they need most from them. Our customers were the inspiration for every innovation and every bold decision. Whether an elegant line of code, a beautiful curve of metal and glass, or the ambitious new features that truly set these devices apart. S6 and S6 Edge were true innovations, but the S7 and F7 Edge take an even bigger step forward. Take a look. These devices, thank you, please. These devices have become an extension of who we are. So we blended design and technology. We not only thought about how they look, but also how they feel. We spent months perfecting the 3D thermoforming process that brought metal and glass together seamlessly from every angle. We applied tone-on-tone design so that the natural lines of the phone carried through from back to front. And now, the camera is nearly level with the glass. This is a phone that not only looks great, but feels great too. And that's important because we take these devices everywhere we go. And we want them to be comfortable in our hands. When you hold the S7 and S7 Edge, they feel like they've always belonged there. They feel smaller and thinner, with smoother edges and sleeker lines. But the screen size is just the way you like it, big and immersive. You'll really notice it when you're multitasking with the S7 Edge. And by multitasking, I don't mean switching between apps. I mean sipping your morning espresso while you're going through your daily news feed. Now, we usually use our phones with only one hand, but that can be challenging with a larger screen. So we rethought the design of the Edge to make it easier to use when you only have one thumb to spare. With the S7 Edge, you can do more faster, thanks to the new and improved Edge panel. Just slide your thumb across the edge, and the Edge panel glides onto the display. The wider panel allows for richer content, and it's easier to read. And last month, we opened up the SDK on these devices, including the Edge panel, so you're going to see a bunch of great third-party Edge panels. And I encourage all the developers in the audience to check it out. There's also a new feature that I personally love that lets you create your own shortcuts on the task edge, like Text DJ. It's a great way to bring the things you do most often right to the front of the action. And we've got a great new feature for those of you who are constantly checking your phones. Did you know the average person checks their phone 150 times a day? Well, I'm one of those people. In fact, I'm tempted to look at my phone right now. I think it might have buzzed. But I was told it's bad form to do that on stage. And yet almost every time we reach for our phone, we have to wake it up with the button press or type in a passcode to even get the most basic information. It shouldn't have to be that way, and now it won't be. Always on display provides useful information like the time or missed call, even when the phone is off. And it does it in a power-efficient way, thanks to our Super AMOLED screen technology and unique power-saving algorithm. It's smart enough to know when your phone is face down or in your pocket. That's when the screen goes dark. My colleagues love this feature when they're getting ready in the morning, and they just don't have a free hand to spare. For me, it's about business etiquette. You know the situation. You're in a meeting, or you're at lunch, and you need to know what time it is, but you don't want to be rude and so obviously check your watch or reach over and wake up your phone. Now, just give a quick little side glance and check the time without touching your phone. Super subtle, they'll never notice. And because these devices are so personal, we want them to reflect your style. So now you can download a bunch of great third-party screens to customize the display. And that's the thing about these devices. You want them to match your lifestyle. Even if you don't check your smartphone as much as I do, you're constantly relying on it. And that means you want it to be life-proof. Now, you know what I mean. We want our phones to go everywhere with us, but water has been kryptonite for most devices. In the past, solving this problem came with trade-offs. Making it water-resistant meant adding bulk. But we didn't want to compromise, so we innovated. We reimagined what was possible. Instead of protecting the device from the outside, we thought, why not seal it from the inside? It took a lot of effort to make this work, but it worked out to be a truly elegant solution. These beauties are water resistant, rated IP68. That means they can spend up to 30 minutes submerged in 1.5 meters of water. That's right. So now you can use your phone in places you never could before. You also told us that you didn't want to be fixed into a fixed amount of memory, and we get that. So thanks to some powerful innovation, we integrated a micro SD card slot. Thank you. It lets you expand your storage to meet your needs without compromising on design. Because we know what you know. Sometimes, when you go to visit the grandparents, they insist on seeing every picture you took of the kids all year long. I mean, every single picture. It happens. So we took storage to the next level. In fact, we took everything to the next level. That goes for the camera too. Most smartphone cameras are optimized for daylight. I mean, that's half our lives. But what about the other half? Some of our favorite memories happen at night. We wanted to redefine the smartphone camera so that you can take a great quality picture at any time of day. So we asked ourselves, what will it take to create a camera that takes high quality pictures in low light? Why can't we build a camera unmatched in the day and unfazed in the night? The answer is we can, and we did. With Samsung's track record of relentless innovation, we knew we were up for the challenge. After all, we introduced the first mobile phone with an integrated camera way back in the 90s. And the S6 Edge that we created was the best smartphone camera in the world. DxO gave us the highest mobile score for outstanding image quality. So, we started by adding a brighter lens. In fact, it has the largest aperture of any of our smartphone cameras. The larger aperture lets in more light. But even if you let in more light, you have to have bigger pixels to absorb it. Bigger pixels equals better pictures. Our competitors will agree with that. But Samsung took it to the next level. The pixels in our light-absorbing sensor capture are 30% larger than those in the iPhone 6s Plus. Now, let's compare the two photos, taken exactly in the same environment. I see you've noticed how much brighter the one on the left is. That's the S7. It's really obvious when you take a closer look. Ours is sharp and clear. Theirs, well, I'll let you be the judge. That's what bigger pixels and a brighter lens can do. Now look, I know that was a lot, but we didn't stop there. We didn't just make the pixels bigger, we made them better. Now, how many of you have had this experience? You're trying to take a photo in low light, but by the time your camera has focused, you've missed the moment. This happens all the time in low light conditions because the autofocus doesn't work fast enough. But with the S7 and S7 Edge, we've become the first to embed professional camera technology called dual pixel into a smartphone. It works like human eyes. When you're looking at something with both eyes, they take in information independently, and then your brain combines it into a single image. But if you're only using one eye, it's harder for your brain to see depth and to focus quickly. With the S7 and S7 Edge, 100% of our pixels are used to focus, and every single one is configured with two eyes. Now compare that Thank you. Compare that to the iPhone 6s Plus, and you'll see why they're so slow to focus. Less than 5% of their pixels are used this way. Now, take a look at the images above and pay special attention to the highlighted area. A kettlebell is going to drop in the foreground, and I want you to notice how much more quickly the S7 achieves focus. Are you ready? Did you see the lag in the iPhone 6s Plus? It can be the difference between catching the perfect moment and watching it go by. Let's see that one more time. With dual pixel, we've gone leaps and bounds beyond what people thought was possible. And I think you'll find it makes all the difference, especially in low light. Now, here comes my favorite new feature. It takes the wide angle experience to a whole new level. We call it Motion Panorama. So let's check it out. Now usually, when you take a panorama photo, it's a static image, and it shrinks down to a thin strip on your screen. But Motion Panorama fills your screen. And it doesn't just capture the scene, it captures the action, and the excitement, and the feeling of really being there. Now let me show you what I mean. Now I wanted to take a picture, a panorama, of my living room to show my folks the new furniture I bought. But without Motion Panorama, you miss what really makes my furniture mine. Yep, that's my pup Winston. He's claiming my brand new couch is his, but Motion Panorama caught him in the act. So as you can see, these devices redefine the smartphone camera experience. And if you're feeling especially creative, you can get an optional cover with wide angle and fisheye lenses, so that you can really bring your pictures to life in style. You're getting what's easily the best smartphone camera on the market, and you're getting a bunch of new and creative ways to have fun with it, and to capture anything you want, anytime you want, without limitations. I'd say that's pretty impressive. Now what's also impressive is how powerful the hardware is. Now we know you expect powerful performance from Samsung. You expect a phone that can keep up with you, whether you're watching a video, or playing a game, or doing both at the same time. We've delivered that in the past, but I have to say, this time we've outdone ourselves. With every new generation of the Galaxy S series, we've made significant improvements in processing speed, and these phones are no exception. The S7 CPU is about 30% more powerful than its predecessor. We also added an improved GPU, which does the heavy lifting for graphics. It's about 60% more powerful than the one on the S6. And now, your phone can run fast without running hot. The S7's new cooling system is built with the technology first used in rockets and satellites. There's a tube containing a liquid that vaporizes at high temperatures and then condenses at lower temperatures. Kind of like air conditioning for your phone. I mean, how cool is that? These devices are incredibly powerful, but they also require a lot of power. We know battery life is a big deal. That's why we say our phone is about to die. I mean, that's how grim it feels. With these devices, we've broken new ground. We engineered batteries that were incredibly large in terms of amps, but incredibly small in terms of size. Thank you. So they fit perfectly into your slimmed down phones while giving you the power to go the distance. In fact, with the strides we've made, you can now comfortably binge watch a whole season of Game of Thrones on one charge. But for people who like to carry around some extra juice, we have new power accessories for you. We're really excited about the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge, and we think you'll be too. I want to thank our customers for inspiring us to rethink what a phone can do. And I also want to thank our extraordinary engineering team for realizing that grand ambition. Now, that just leaves one important question. When can you get one? Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge will hit the shelves starting March 11th, and pre-orders will begin in a matter of days. And but wait, there's more. And if in the US, Europe, or other select countries, you'll get a Gear VR as a gift when you pre-order.